back to Instables, everyone. I'm going to go over with you guys on DWAC, PHUN, and BBIG. I want to make sure we do cover exactly what has to happen for each one of these stocks to continue. Has been breaking out throughout the day. Mention these in the Instables room. Again, if you happen to be interested in intraday perspective breakouts, I do welcome you to the Instables room in the description below. And all I ask in return for all of this is you smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that I mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over BBIG with you guys here on the 5-minute chart, and then I'm going to go over the 4-hour chart so you guys can see those key levels that we're trying to break above. And then I'm going to go over DWAC and PHUN. PHUN is a sympathy to DWAC, so I'm going to go over those two together. Now, before I get started, I do want to welcome you to the Instables room. Again, this is the alert service that you have been looking for, the secret alert service with all the major breakouts from pre-market news, from halts to major breakout alerts that we mentioned throughout the week. Go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. Now, as you guys can see here, again, we have been continuing on up. As you guys can see, we have been increasing in buy pressure. We continue to increase in buy pressure throughout the day as we were testing the 20-day moving average. As you guys can see, we did test the 20-day moving average, and as we were testing it, we did get that increase in buy pressure, not breaking above our previous buy pressure point, but giving us enough momentum to bounce off of this 20-day moving average and did continue on up. Now, again, we have been continuing on up here on BBIG as we have been increasing in volume throughout the last few days. So again, we have been increasing in volume, therefore giving us confirmations on these breakouts. Now, jumping into the 4-hour chart with you guys here, as you guys can see, we are on a technical bounce here. Again, there is no news. Again, the 217 major breakout point that we had previously on BBIG is exactly why we are bouncing here. We are testing that level, and sure enough, did have this continuation. We were testing this gap down level that we mentioned last week at $4. Sure enough, broke past it, and now sitting here right over $5. A very strong resistance that we mentioned previously, as you guys can see here on the VPVR. This is our volume profile, the most amount of volume that was traded within this stock's time period. As you guys can see, we have a $4 level and a $5 level that we are testing. So we are looking to see if we can hold over $5 as we are sitting over $5 going to extended hours. We do want to make sure we can hold over $5 in pre-market and have a continuation. Again, our gap up point that we are looking for is from 660 to 837. As you guys can see, our strongest points within our VPVR, looking to see if we can have this gap up from our previous gap down that we had on this candle. Again, looking for that gap up from this gap down that we had, and all of the movement in between $5 to 660 is pretty choppy. As you guys can see, we have multiple choppy resistances that are coming up. So looking to see if we can break over 660 is going to be our clear breakout point, in my opinion, to 837. Again, this is not financial advice. This is only my opinion. Now, I'm going to jump into DWAC and PHUN with you guys. I want to make sure we do cover these ones. So as you guys can see here on DWAC, again, we did mention them last week, looking to see if we can break over $74. And sure enough, we did break over $74. We did have this continuation up, now testing that $90 resistance, which we also did mention last week. And we also do have our $100 psychological resistance that is coming up here. So looking to see if we can break over 90 and then break over $100 with no news, looking for that continuation, in my opinion, in momentum. As you guys can see, again, we do not have our increase in buy pressure, which in my opinion, we are going to be looking for that increase in buy pressure if we do get that acceptance on that merger expected on February 10th. And then we have the Trump Media Technology app that is expected to be launched on February 21st. So we're going to definitely be looking for that increase in buy pressure leading into these dates. Now, as far as our key levels, we do have $90 and $100. So we're going to keep this in mind as we jump into PHUN here. As you guys can see, we have DWAC to the left and PHUN to the right. Again, as you guys can see, we did mention last week that we have a 315 resistance, and we were trying to hold the body of the candle above, and we were looking to see if the 20-moving average can cross over the 50. And as you guys can see, we have not crossed above here, but I did mention last week that if DWAC did continue on up, then I would be playing into PHUN, and sure enough, PHUN had a nice continuation today, looking to see if we can continue to respect this 20-moving average. And in my opinion, we will continue to respect this 20-moving average and cross over the 50 as long as we do break over $100 here with DWAC. In my opinion, we need a lot of confidence here with DWAC. We want to make sure we can break over $100. And in my opinion, if we can break over $100 with that confirmation on buy pressure on the MACD, then in my opinion, the sky is the limit here with PHUN. We will see a major breakout, in my opinion, if we do have that major breakout over $100 here with DWAC. That is exactly what I would be looking for DWAC and PHUN. And again, making sure we do get confirmation on every one of these breakouts is going to stay very key here on this channel. And again, I couldn't stress enough, if you do want to see all of the major breakout alerts that you have been looking for throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, I know the market has been very choppy. We mentioned pre-market news before market open every single day as well. Definitely check out instables.com in the description below. And all of you instables that have been supporting the channel, all of you instables that have been coming over from the room and supporting the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. Much love to every one of you guys every single day. I know the market has been very choppy. We're going to continue to stay strong. Very nice runs throughout the day, making sure we do stay focused on what kind of momentum we have in the market and which movers are reacting with the market and against it is going to stay very key in the channel. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help to find it and it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.